Sleep makes you miss opportunities. I don't sleep, I got an opportunity. You already know who it is, man, 50 Cent. Look, I'm here to tell you, straight up, time is your most valuable asset. You can't make more of it, you can't buy it, and you sure as hell can't rewind it. What you can do is learn how to use it wisely. I've been through it all, seen it all, and come out on top. And let me tell you, one of the biggest keys to my success has been avoiding the same pitfalls that trap so many people. You see these mistakes every day. Procrastination, lack of focus, surrounding yourself with the wrong people. These things will eat away at your time and leave you with nothing but regrets. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 common mistakes that waste your precious time and hold you back from achieving your dreams. We're talking real talk, no sugarcoating. By the end of this, you'll have the knowledge and the motivation to take control of your life and start making every second count. Let's talk about procrastination, the silent dream killer. It's that little voice in your head telling you, you got time, do it later, just one more episode. Next thing you know, that little voice becomes a chorus, and you're stuck in a rut wondering where all the time went. Listen, I've been there. Early in my career, I struggled to stay disciplined, to stay focused on the grind. I'd put things off thinking I had all the time in the world, but the streets taught me a valuable lesson. Time waits for no one. Every minute you waste procrastinating is a minute you could be using to build your empire, to chase your dreams. When I started taking my music career seriously, I knew I had to cut out the distractions, the procrastination. I locked myself in the studio day and night, grinding, perfecting my craft. No excuses. And that's the key, right there. No excuses. You want to overcome procrastination? Stop making excuses for why you can't, why you shouldn't, why you'll do it later. Hold yourself accountable, set deadlines, create a schedule, and stick to it like your life depends on it. Break down big tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. That way you won't feel overwhelmed before you even start. And remember, momentum breeds momentum. Once you start seeing progress, you'll be motivated to keep going. Another thing that helped me was surrounding myself with the right people. Find your tribe, your crew, the ones who push you to be better, not the ones who encourage you to slack off. Remember, you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. Procrastination is a trap, a seductive whisper that can lull you into mediocrity. But you're not built for mediocrity. You're built for greatness. So shut out the noise, silence the doubt, and get to work. Your time is now. Look, you can't hit a target you can't see. It's the same with life. Without clear goals, you're just drifting, hoping to bump into success. That's not how winners operate. Winners have a vision, a plan, and they attack it with relentless determination. Early on, I knew I wanted to make it big in the music industry, but it wasn't just some vague dream, it was a burning desire, a clearly defined goal. I wrote down what I wanted to achieve, visualized it, tasted it. That clarity, that focus became my roadmap to success. Having specific, measurable goals gives you direction. It allows you to track your progress to see how far you've come and how much further you need to go. It's like having a compass in the middle of a storm, guiding you towards your destination. When I started G-Unit Records, my goal was clear: build an empire, create opportunities for myself and my crew. We didn't just want to make music, we wanted to dominate the game. And that's exactly what we did, because we had a shared vision, a common goal that fueled our hustle. So, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? Write them down, make them specific, and break them down into smaller, actionable steps. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Don't be afraid to dream big either. The bigger the goal, the more it'll push you, the more it'll force you to grow. But also be realistic. Set yourself up for success by setting achievable milestones along the way. And most importantly, never lose sight of your goals. Write them down, post them everywhere, make them a constant reminder of what you're working towards. Because when you know what you want and you're willing to put in the work, nothing can stop you. Real talk, the people you surround yourself with can make or break you. You ever notice how crabs in a bucket pull each other down? Same thing happens with people. Surround yourself with negativity, doubt, and jealousy, and that's all you'll ever know. I learned this the hard way. Coming up in Southside Queens, I was surrounded by temptation, by people who were content with just getting by. But I knew I was destined for more. I had to make a choice. Stay stuck in the cycle or break free and chase my dreams. I chose the latter. I distanced myself from the negativity, from the people who didn't believe in my vision. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. Because when you're climbing to the top, you can't afford to carry dead weight. Instead, surround yourself with positive, driven individuals who inspire you to be your best self. People who challenge you, support you, and celebrate your wins. These are the people who will push you to achieve your goals, not hold you back. Remember, your network is your net worth. Build relationships with people who are going places, who are hungry for success. Attend industry events, connect with mentors, and learn from the best. And don't be afraid to cut ties with those who bring you down. It's not selfish, it's self-preservation. You owe it to yourself to create an environment where you can thrive, not just survive. The right people will empower you, motivate you, and help you reach your full potential. They'll be your biggest cheerleaders, your trusted advisors, and your partners in crime on the road to success. So take a good look at your circle. Are they lifting you up or holding you down? Choose wisely because your time and your energy are precious. Look, I'm all about that hustle, that grind. But even a G-Unit soldier needs to recharge to take care of his mind and body. You can't operate at your best if you're running on fumes. I learned this the hard way too. Early in my career, I was burning the candle at both ends, pushing myself to the limit. I thought I was invincible, but my body eventually caught up with me. That's when I realized that self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. It's about investing in your most valuable asset, yourself. Because when you feel good, you perform well. Make time for exercise, even if it's just a quick workout. Eat clean, fuel your body with the nutrients it needs to power through long days, and get enough sleep. I know I said I don't sleep, but I was exaggerating. You need your rest to function at your best. But self-care isn't just about physical health, it's also about mental health. Take breaks, disconnect from the noise, and recharge your batteries. Meditate, spend time in nature, or do whatever helps you relax and de-stress. And don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Whether it's a therapist, a mentor, or a trusted friend, having a support system is crucial. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Taking care of yourself allows you to show up as the best version of yourself, both personally and professionally. It's about sustainability, about building a life you can enjoy, not just endure. So, make self-care a non-negotiable part of your routine. Your mind and body will thank you for it. Let's be real, failure is a part of life. It's what you do with it that defines you. You can let it break you, or you can use it as fuel to come back stronger. I faced my fair share of setbacks, from getting shot 9 times to dealing with shady business deals. But each time I got knocked down, I got back up, dusted myself off, and learned from my mistakes. Failure is a powerful teacher, but only if you're willing to listen. It's an opportunity to reflect, to identify your weaknesses, and to come back even stronger. Remember, every successful person has a story of failure, of setbacks, of times they wanted to give up. But the difference is, they didn't. They embraced the lessons, they adapted, and they kept pushing forward. Because they understood that failure wasn't the opposite of success, it was a stepping stone to it. So, the next time you face a setback, don't beat yourself up. Don't let fear paralyze you. Instead, analyze what went wrong, what you could have done differently, and use that knowledge to make better decisions in the future. Remember, every failure is an opportunity for growth, a chance to refine your approach and come back even stronger. It's about having the resilience to keep going even when it gets tough, and trust me, it will get tough. But that's where your character is built, that's where your determination is tested, and that's where you prove to yourself that you have what it takes to succeed. So embrace the failures, learn from them, and keep moving forward, because the only way to truly fail is to give up. I'm a big believer in the law of attraction. You become what you think about most of the time, remember that. You control your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately, your destiny. Don't let time slip away from you. Don't let distractions and bad decisions steal your potential. Take what you've learned today and apply it to your life. Avoid the traps of procrastination, set clear goals, surround yourself with the right people, take care of your health, and embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. You have the power to make every second count. Go out there and create the life you deserve. And remember, I'm always watching, rooting for you to win.